Have you seen my pet wolf anywhere? I can't find him.
No.
So Lara Croft is a very popular character.
She is indeed.
There's many toy versions of her.
There have been a lot of toy versions of her.
And lots of different ones, I'm guessing.
Yep.
From actual, articulated figurines to kind of more statuesque type things.
There's been plenty of action figures, and there's been plenty of statues, and some action figures which sort of, go in between the two of them.
Is that kind of what we're looking at here?
That's kind of what we're going for here.
Yeah.
This one here is Lara Croft from Tomb Raider Anniversary.
I don't remember that one.
Anniversary was when they did the previous console generation, the 360 and PlayStation 3 reboot of the original version. So it was sort of a high-def remaster and everything like that of the original game.
Right.
So what we've got here is a Lara very much in her original outfit from the very first Tomb Raider game, but with more detailing. So she looked much more detailed in the game. We've got a much more detailed looking action figure here.
Who's made this toy?
This was made by Neca, which is an interesting thing because we're so used to their action figures nowadays, which are highly articulated, completely functional in pretty much every way imaginable. But a lot of their stuff used to be immobilized from the waist down, and they just had no leg articulation at all. This one really harks back to that sort of era where there was a lot of focus on the sculpting and the painting, which are impeccable. But not so much on the action figure-ness.
Yeah, so the articulation is just at the shoulders there.
It's at the shoulders, it's also at the wrists,
Yeah.
and her head can move as well.
Okay.
But pretty much anything from the armpit down does not move.
Yeah.
So it's, you can't have her standing in a static pose, you can't have her doing anything other than jumping up on this big plastic stand. She's got to be on the stand, otherwise she's going to fall over. There's no way that she can stand without the stand. That's really it for the articulation. Now, the interesting thing, if you take a look around the back here...
I have been looking at it around the back.
Well, you have that problem as that's concerned. You can actually see her ponytail here is sculpted just sort of sticking up. You can't move it any other way, you can't repose it or anything like that. That's just how it is.
And the stand, the stand goes back into the...
Yeah, right into the arse.
Right into the arse.
Yeah. You two
Very
would be
finely
jumping.
sculpted, by the way, I have to say.
A very finely sculpted stand indeed.
Yes. Absolutely, that's what I was saying. There's holsters on the side.
There are holsters, and they do actually fit the weapons. So
Yeah, but her hands are like
her hands are
permanently like this.
They're in trigger fingers.
Yeah.
And so without having guns in her hands, and she's just sort of jumping like that with her guns in the holsters, it looks really weird.
The cool thing is, at the end of the day, it's Lara Croft. She's in a dynamic pose. She's of a good scale.
Yeah.
What more do you need from an action figure? I mean, yeah, you could have a fully articulated one, and you can get those, but I quite like that one. Statuesque, yes, but very dynamic, very action-packed. That's Lara jumping, firing her guns. That's what she's known for, in the right costume, and she looks pretty cool.
It does certainly look very cool, and for what it is, it's done really, really well. Personally, I would have loved them to have a fully articulated action figure that could do everything. I mean, it's Lara Croft. She's known for being able to jump and run and climb and everything like that, and for it to be stuck in just one pose, yeah, it's a cool pose and it's fun and kinetic, but it is very limited. This is certainly the best looking original Lara Croft that we've seen. So I think this is a lovely relic of a previous era of both video gaming and action figures.
Relic.
Ah, you see what I did there? I didn't even realise I was doing it.
Yeah.
Now why did you have to go and make me do that?
So those are our thoughts on Neca's Player Select Lara Croft from Tomb Raider Anniversary.
If you guys like her or don't like her, let us know down below. Don't forget to thumbs up our video and subscribe to the channel. We're out of here for now, right?
Yeah, but we'll raid some tombs and find some more wonderful treasures to show you next time.